Hello and welcome back to Drayton Manor. My name's Matt, this is the Coaster Giant channel, and this is also the first video of 2024. Sorry I've not been around much lately, life's been really busy, but I am back for the new year. We've got updates from Drayton Manor, we've got vlogs from my first ever visit to Efteling, Disneyland Paris, Toverland and Wallaby Holland. If you don't want to miss that and would consider subscribing, it would mean the world. Right, we're here at Drayton Manor today to check out the construction of the brand new Intamin Lift and Launch roller coaster. And looking at this compound, that is very empty compared to last time I was here. It looks like there's been some serious construction going on up on that construction site. So over here we've still got some of the really meaty track that was there on my last visit. Has definitely like got the thick spines on, so they're going to be more intense parts of the roller coasters. Then you've got this thinner track without the spine. But yeah, loads of this has now been moved to the construction site. You can see the stuff that we think might be the launch section of the track, or the station is still there. And then just down this way, this looks like a piece of track. Yep, this definitely got some motors on. So again, it's going to have kicker wheels on it. So maybe this is a launch section, or maybe this is part of the station in the dispatch area. And then that curve bit over there, I've not seen that before. So is that a little boost, a mid-course boost on the ride? Who knows? But yeah, it's gone vertical. From here you can actually see the supports like towering above the buildings that are already over there. So let's get over and check out that construction site. Oh my god, guys, look at this. Can you see that track just popping up through the trees there? So last time I was here was just before Christmas. I didn't vlog it, but I did get some footage. And the site was completely flat, so all the foundations and everything were in place. But there was no track. And oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at this. This is mad. So I'm at the top of the hill. And check this out, it's huge. Look at that support. That looks like it's going to be top of the lift hill, and then you go round that massive support. Oh my, there's just so much to take in here. So, just through there is a switch track. So there's these two sections of concrete piles on the floor. So if we have a quick look at an old bit of footage, you can see that looked like this before, and now we've got this track on it. There's a switch track there as well. So yeah, this looks like a dead end, so it goes to nothing. So I'm guessing that might be a maintenance shed. Who knows, but that's definitely a dead end. And then the second pile of concrete over there is again looks like it's gonna shoot straight out over around the back of the toilets. But yeah, this is looking very exciting. There's loads of track further down the hill. It goes over Jormungandr and around this tree as well, so it's like it's gonna swoop around there and into whatever's gonna happen around this switch track area. But that switch track's like on its side. That's mad. And then all of this area as well outside the park, there used to be the pedestrian ramp. It's all been built up and flattened. I wonder if that's just for access or if this is going to become part of the park as well. But oh, this is so exciting. Oh my god, the temptation to run into that site right now. Here's a better view of the switch track. You can just see the two pieces of track just there. One that's going to spin off to the right and one to the left, which is pretty cool. Which hints at like one section of this ride at least is going to be going backwards and then taking the layout again. And you can see down there where the track goes straight over the top of Jormungandr, so both of them coasters are going to interact quite nicely down there. So from down here just outside Vikings, you can see how this corner is going to swoop down and bank over into that switch track section. And there's a really interesting element behind that tree stump that I kind of can't really like see properly from here. But you really whip around and then get thrown over to the left or the right, whichever way you take that element. But that's going to feel crazy. So the park isn't open today, but the zoo is. We're here to check out the zoo day and obviously the new coaster. It's only £10 to get in and look around the zoo, or it's free. If you've got an annual pass like me, it's also free parking today. So my reason for coming was to try and get in the park and see what was going on with the coaster, but unfortunately we go in around the back of Thomasland into the back end of the zoo. So it looks like the park's going to be totally sealed off, but from up at the top there I could see that more theming had been done on the buildings around Accelerator. So that whole western town is stretching right down to the corner from what I can see, which is really exciting because it kind of starts the question of what's going to happen to the haunting, what's going to happen to Accelerator, are we going to see more re-theming before the land opens? It's a very exciting time here at Drayton. So we haven't seen any plans, we don't know the layout, we know that Drayton Manor doesn't need planning permission for any of their rides. So we're totally in the dark as to what this is going to be. So I'll be keeping my eyes peeled on Twitter for more photos and hopefully some information from the park very soon. What do you know about the new coaster? Got any gossip? Yeah, this is tight-lipped to the park. Genuinely, before I tried to film that, he was like chatting to us. Good. As soon as I got the camera, I stopped. So we are proper locked in the zoo. We can't get any further than this, but I could see from the top of the hill that just from that corner, like I mentioned earlier, all the buildings have been rethemed to fit the new area. There's some painting going on Safari Pizza Pasta, things we like to see, just little upgrades like that in the park. But yeah, so I can't really show you much else from the coaster side, unfortunately. It's definitely worth coming down to the zoo days though. Everything's open in the zoo, the cafe's open at the back. We had a really nice slice of pizza and a cup of tea because it's pretty chilly today. But there's not many people around, so there's actually quite a few animals out which don't usually get to see. So yeah, it's cool. Let me know what you're thinking of the new coaster. Are you as excited as me? Can you work out the layout? Because it just seems mad. The track's going in all different directions. There's switch tracks. Looks like several launches. There's a lift hill. Yeah, it's looking crazy. I'm very excited. I'll try and come back over the next few weeks, maybe February half term, and check out the progress. But I reckon in a couple of weeks that track is going to be totally finished, and hopefully soon we'll see what the new trains look like as well. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a like if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.